today the aim is to win for Yoshi, so we'll do our best to do that. I've played this mod quite a few times over the last week, so hopefully we'll be able to get better at it. Come on. I'm just gonna spend this first lap just trying to work out if everything's working properly, but I think we're stable. We've got sound, we've got picture, you've got my face, which is obviously the most important thing. And if anybody could just check the audio level, that'd be fantastic. But I think we should be good now for the rest of the evening. Fingers crossed, touch the wood. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Well, we're only an hour late, like. No, it's cool. It's one of those things, isn't it? Like, this is. I mean, at least it shows it's live. Like, I haven't pre-recorded myself fumbling around. You know, this is real gameplay from a real gamer TM. You know, so we're good. I'm determined to win for Yoshi. It was so sad seeing so many like places on the last one get so low. Watch out for Bowser. Good idea. I will do that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that tip. This is how the stream's going to go tonight. I'm going to play. If the sound breaks, we're going to pause. We're going to have a cup of tea. We're going to rest. We'll be great. You know. Oh no! Oh no, that was bad. That was what we call bad Mario Kart. This is fun. But we did get first place for Yoshi last map, so let's... Oh no! Let's try and get in the first in this one. I mean, we're starting from 6th place, so that is, you know, not necessarily the best place to start fun, but you know. Oh no, that is what we call very bad driving. But we've got 2 laps left, so hopefully what we can do is we can claw this back for Yoshi and lift the curse once and for all. Fingers crossed. This is weird. I love the fact this is like a recreated GameCube level because, like, I think if you were just watching this and didn't know it wasn't the GameCube version, you know, yeah, the resolution's obviously a little less, but like it's still primarily the same track, and yeah, there's little things missing like the Changetron, but of course isn't here. But like, actually, this is pretty darn close to the original. I mean, I've played many hours of Double Dash in my time and over the years, and you know, so it just feels quite. You know, it's good. I like it very much. Come on, can we get a... No, we can't get a first. We got a second, so last lap we got a first, this time we got a second. So LitroNom, who made the mod, is in the chat, and he just said that the textures are directly from Double Dash and downsized and edited. Oh, that's very interesting. So that's why it looks so good. Aha! I'm honestly surprised how well this works on original hardware. You've definitely must have put a lot of time in optimizing it, because like the only difference I'm having now really between emulating this and like playing it on my playing it on my EverDrive is that the only difference between the two is the resolution really. A minor bit of texture stuff, but not anything that, you know, will ruin the experience at all. So, there's Waluigi. Wario! Jesus. It's been a while since I've played a Wario game. Oh no! So. If you hear screaming, by the way, the cats are getting hungry, but it's not their food time. We feed them the same time every day. They get fed at 10. And some days they just can't cope with the fact we feed them at the same time. LitroNom's saying that the transparent textures are broken on console. They are, but it doesn't ruin the game. It doesn't quite look as pretty, but, you know, the fact it works at all is, like, for somebody like me who was such a massive fan of N64, to be playing brand new levels on an N64 is just, it's magical, you know. So, I won't be too worried. It's all about the gameplay, and the gameplay just works properly. Fourth. Now, considering how bad the technical difficulties, I'm going to give myself, you know, leeway there, but we need to try and do better next time. We really do. But it's only round 3. We've got another round. We can still get a podium finish if we just focus for the next round. Thanks for all your patience tonight as well. I really appreciate staying all. I was about to say this is a level called Katamari Desert, but that's because I've been playing a lot of Katamari Rerolled on the Switch recently. It's not a Katamari level. I wouldn't even know what a Katamari racing level would look like, or even just a Katamari racing game in general. But this is based on Calamari Desert in the original Mario Kart, which is fun. I like how it's just a different perspective from that level. No, my sound problem isn't getting better. That is great. Don't need sound. Nah, we don't, do we? You know, this reminds me of when I was a kid and you used to play video games late at night and your parents would be like, you know, get to bed. And you'd be like, okay, I'm going to bed now. But you'd be secretly sort of sitting there with TV on, just playing in the quiet with no volume and just... Reminds me a lot of that, actually. Kind of getting the feeling that my parents are going to walk in any minute. Game Boy with a clip-on light, yeah. That's exactly it. The only problem was if you accidentally, like, your finger slipped on the volume control and then they were blasting out Game Boy chip tunes in like 2 AM, which was fantastic for somebody like me, but my parents were not so happy hearing Pokemon music that late at night. I think everybody's got like similar stories to that, haven't they? Really, it's the things we do for just that one extra hour of gameplay, you know. I'm actually doing better with the sound off. Maybe the tunes are just distracting me. You know, I'm gonna get last place now. I'm for saying that. Yeah, I could definitely do aux cable to headphone jack if I wanted to get that working. Cool. First place. Sound's back. Okay. You know, if I don't talk about the sound at all, when it cuts in and out, I could just use the MP3s of the music and add it in there. And then put it on YouTube, and then nobody would know we had any problems. LitroNom's is saying that as a kid I was late to school since I got up early and wanted to finish Majora's Mask. I did beat it, but the credits were so long and you couldn't pause it. I'm amazed you finished Majora's Mask. Like, it's one of those games that, like, as a kid, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the way my brain was wired or something like that, but I just could not get my head around it. But it took me until the 3DS version actually before I completed it, and even then I used a bit of a walkthrough and a few bits where I got stuck. But to have played that game back when there was no internet, back in the day. Oh, DeadHamster 35 had the strategy guide. I never had a strategy guide growing up. I think I'm from Yorkshire, and there's this stereotype that people in Yorkshire are very tight-fisted with money, and I mean, Plusher would confirm that. So, you know, there'd be, if you ask your parents for like a strategy guide, they'd be like, "Oh, how much? I'm not buying you a book. I've already got you a game. If you wanted to read, you'd read a real book." So, so I don't know anybody who had any strategy guides, but looking at them now online, it's one of those things that I wish I'd have, you know, been able to read them, but back in the day, it wasn't for me. So we actually got first place for Yoshi. That's fantastic. I'm so happy. Now all we've got to do is do it 3 more times, and then we can truly make Yoshi's parents proud.
Select your player.
Just get it on internet. Oh, aye. I think my internet connection's been bad today. Back then, we didn't even have the internet. But when we got the internet, it was horrible. It was dial-up. It was not even good dial-up. It was bad dial-up. Oh, DeadHamster used to call his cousins who had the internet to get cheat codes. Now that is smart. That is very smart. Yeah, the only place I could get cheat codes from was if they republished them in like magazines, so unless you had that one friend who's like, "Hey mate, I've got you this code." Well, Nintendo games tend to not have that many cheats, did they? It was more the Sony, PlayStation stuff that did. Not very Nintendo thing to put cheats into games, is it? I've always enjoyed a few cheat codes now and again. Ooh, that was very close. I almost messed that one up. Oh, very close. Nintendo and various magazines were my lifesavers. Yeah, the magazines were everything then. Like, you wouldn't know about games unless you read them in a... Oh no! Oh, bloody hell, what did I do there? Do the shotgun and strike, jump through the arrow. Okay, I think I just turned when you said that, and I just messed up. Which arrow is it? I'm out of interest, is it this one here? First arrow, next lap. Cool, right, let's do that. Be good to try and get the shortcut. was saying, oh yeah, back then you would only know if a game had come out because of the game magazines hyping it, or you'd go into a shop and you'd find like a sequel to something you were looking forward to, and you were like, what? Like I remember like a lot of PlayStation games. I remember like I think it was Tomb Raider 4. I didn't know it was coming out, and I went to a video rental store and they had Tomb Raider 4, and I was like, I didn't realise that was a thing. Oh, I missed it again. I know, I was too busy talking about video shops. It's a story of my life, like... I end up talking about stuff from days gone by and then I end up missing the corner. It's a good job it's not a real car, otherwise we'd be miles away from our actual destination, wouldn't we? Plus show Mrs. NOM and ONM. Yeah, I did get first place, so you know. Didn't get the shortcut, did get the first place, so I'm gonna call it a win. Well, it was a win. There's no debating that. Yeah, I do miss O&M. O&M and NOM were like the official Nintendo magazines in the UK, and it's it was sad when they went because it was an end of an era for a lot of us. You know, we'd grown up with the magazines, and I think it's only official PlayStation that actually are around still, you know? And yeah, I used to go around to Plusho's house and read... Oh no, that's awful! I used to go around to Plusho's house and read the O&Ms. I never actually had a subscription. Which is bad. I mean, maybe the reason the magazines died is because I was, like, reading my friend's copy, but... Oh, that was bad too. What am I doing here? I was trying to do that like shortcut, and when I did it on the original hardware the other day, I actually managed to do that. But this turn, didn't do it. We'll try again. Though. But I mean, yeah, I used to read the O&M at friends' houses. I should have probably paid for a subscription. No, O&M wasn't free. So O&M was a you'd buy it in the shop. It was like, I think by the end it was like £5 a copy, but yeah, it was a print subscription. We didn't really have any free ones here, I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong. My memory is very faded, but yeah, we used to just... Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. That I loved. Actually, recently I've been reading through a lot of the old magazines from like places like archive.org, and there's also I can't remember the name of the website off the top of my head, but there's a great archive of old magazines that I'll try and find the link later. But actually, O&M was very much like Nintendo Power, but British. It's probably the best comparison. Plus, I was saying that it was a $5.99 subscription, but you got a cool free gift. The cool free gift was always like a poster, wasn't it? I seem to remember. There was a lot of posters they give out, which was great when you were like a kid because you could just put like endless amounts of posters up on your wall, but not exactly a high cost item, eh? I was trying to get the boost, but yeah, it's not happening, is it? It's cardboard removal. I don't know what magazines were like in different countries, but I remember the British ones always had this kind of low budget feel to them. Even if they were like the official magazines, they still have like cardboard gifts and stuff like that. Really annoying. It has cool, silly comics. We just had very like British kind of odd humour. Like it's like I wish there was an archive of those online. That'd be great. But yeah, it was slightly self-deprecating, slightly like tongue-in-cheek, but it was always a good laugh. Yeah, I messed this up. This is not good. This is... I actually don't know how I did so bad, I'll be honest. But I'll watch this back later and I'll find exactly why I'm doing so bad. DeadHamster spent an hour on this level. Yeah, the first time I played it, I got very stuck on this one. When DeadHamster got stuck on the level, that was a pre-edited state of the level. Okay, well I'm just bad at this thing. That's round 3 as well. We were doing so well. And yet we're still first, but we're tying with Donkey Kong. I've got to get this next lap just absolutely like done. I think I have GP Advance on this actually. So this level's in the category of level where growing up I would have just had my mind blown being able to drive around Mario 64 levels. Actually, you know, I say as a child, but I'm actually very, very happy just doing it as an adult, to be honest. It blows Plusho's mind now. Yeah, it's. I think it's the fact we've played those like original games so many times. Oh no! Yeah. I wish I could hear the music. Although then you can't hear the music half the time anyway. Okay. Bowser doesn't like me. Oh, Yoshi. That's true. It's very true. Very, very true. Oh, we were going so well. Seventh. Oh, man. Not good. Not good. Very disappointing. I did aim to get a podium finish. Will we still get a podium finish? So, let's go. So we've got one more cup from Amped Up to play. I love this Yoshi level. Not Yoshi level, Kirby level. Sorry. Yeah, this is definitely a very pretty level. I do like it. I think my favourite levels are the ones that like show all the charm from the original like series that they're based on. And this definitely does, like, it's just so colourful and yeah. The Kirby's always colourful. It's nice to see that colour represented here. Not that Mario Kart's a dull game, but you know, extra bit of colour in life's never hurt anyone. I've never got on with Kirby's Air Ride. I think it's one of those games that I've not played it that often, to be fair, but it's one of those ones where like it just seems more overcomplicated than it really should be. It should be a lot more simple to play. I don't know if that's just me though. I do prefer my like racing games to be like, you know, analog stick, button to go, you know, maybe some items to mess around with, but otherwise, you know. Third, okay. Looks straight out of Banjo-Kazooie. I think it's the colours, it's the brightness, it's the, you know, that's what Banjo-Kazooie is very much known for. Flush out, what do you think of Kirby's Air Ride? I'd be interested to actually know, because I don't think we've ever played it together. Alright, Glover, come on. Speaking of classics. Yeah, it's the Super Circuit results music, yeah. I quite like that touch. I mean, Super Circuits, and I think all the handheld Mario Karts are definitely underrated. I have a lot of fond memories playing them. And yeah, it's never going to be as good as like the Super Nintendo one or whatever, or the N64 one, but like on a Game Boy Advance, you know? On the go. That era, you can't go wrong with it, really. And the fact that they included all the Super Nintendo levels as well was just a neat little bonus. If you bring a light to see the screen. Yeah, that's true. You know what? The first place I really got a better sort of understanding of how good the GBA was when they ported them to the Wii U, because I never had a Game Boy Advance growing up, and then when I got a Game Boy Advance, it was the old-fashioned screen with the awful kind of like light or lack of light. But then on the big screen, they really held up. I played Minish Cap, which is just a, you know, I think it's an underrated Zelda game. It's beautiful, and the pixel art is, you know, that console would have got a lot more respect if they'd have just chucked a lot of backlight into it from the beginning. LitroNom had the SP, which made everything better. Yeah. Game Boy Advance is a funny one. It was a generation where my parents didn't let me upgrade to it, because I already had the Game Boy Color and they didn't see the point, so I got into the Game Boy Advance pretty much when I got a DS. Like, it was around that point I picked up a second-hand original Game Boy Advance, which had the awful backlight, and then I got the DS, which had obviously has light naturally, so that's kind of, I don't know, it's the one Nintendo console that kind of got away from me. Oh no, I forgot that, again, boxes in this game are deceitful. They're not what they seem. Doing awfully again. But you know what? Because I'm going at a slower pace, you'll be able to, like, admire the visuals more. So maybe I'm doing you all a favour. That's just me trying to justify. I will read the chat in between levels. I'm just really trying to get like above 4th place for Yoshi. You know. It would be nice to. so far we've done first and second place. I'm hoping in this cup, if we can get a first place, that'll, you know, that'll be nice. Come on, no, have 6. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I used the blue shell, and I think it was more instinctual from playing, like, newer Mario Kart games, but I forgot just how useless those blue shells are in this game. Let's have a look. So MT Zool felt like Super Circuit had better handling than Super Mario Kart, but maybe I'm just bad at Super Mario Kart. Yeah, definitely know how you feel there. I'm not the best at Super Mario Kart. I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up, so it's a game that I've come to having played a lot of the 3D ones, and I think it's a little hard to go back to if you've played it. But I feel that Super Circuit has a lot more of the game based on the N64 ones. It's not quite the same, but it also, you know, it's still... I think the controls are a little bit more close to this than they are to that. There's a 200% chance of the blue shell hitting you. Oh, I definitely don't want that to happen. So yeah, I'll stop using them. LitroNom's says that Nintendo always has something with their hardware for screens. On 3DS, they use different LCD screen models, and you couldn't tell. Interesting. Fun level now. Yeah, I love this level. It's based on the slide from Super Mario 64. Except it's a lot easier to get around the corners than it is the actual slide. What would be your ideal Mario Kart level? I'm be interested to know mine. I mean, I definitely want to see. I'd quite like to see something like the Super Mario Galaxy. Actually, no, some of the Mario Odyssey levels would be very nice to see in a racing world, because there's some really good, well-designed levels. Like just that first level. Where is it? The hack. Oh dear. Is it the Hack Kingdom? I can't remember the exact name of it, but that's got this quite cool black and white art style. That'd make a really good Mario Kart level. Actually, most of that, towards the end, you get to visit the moon and stuff, and that would make a great Mario Kart level. So maybe Super Mario 60. Maybe Mario Kart 9 can just be like Super Odyssey Kart. That'd be cool. Oh no, I missed that coin. I am trying to collect all the coins in this one. I'm not doing very well. That's okay. LitroNom's says that he thinks Kaze visualised the Hack Kingdom quite well in his Super Mario 64 hack, and it looked quite cool. Yeah, he did. That's an amazing hack, by the way. He recreated Super Mario Odyssey in Super Mario 64. I think most of the game. It's very impressive. Because it even has the hack mechanics as well, which is just what? 7th. God damn it. A Paper Mario 1000 Year Door track would be cool. Definitely. I would love to see a Yoshi's Crafted World level where they make the sort of tracks out of different bits of fabric and craft materials. That'd be quite good. Tazabu says that slow is smooth and smooth is fast. LitroNom's says, collect the coins, get more speed, fall down more. Easy. Now we're on to a classic now. Classic bit of Super Nintendo Mario Kart. But with controls I can actually use. I'm not good at the Super Nintendo one. We're gonna get first. No messing around. Come on, first place. I'm so determined. I've not been doing good the last few laps, and I feel like I can do better. I know deep down there's part of me that can do this better. Final lap, come on. Oh, no. Second, I'll take second. Empty Zul says, at times I feel Kaze does straight up wizardry, kind of what Factor 5 were famous for. Yeah, Factor 5 did quite a lot of stuff on the N64. They were very impressive. Very impressive stuff. Like, it's one thing to make an amazing mod that works well in an emulator, but to get a game running, like, from scratch, coded on the N64, running as well as some of the Factor 5 stuff it does is, yeah, I don't know how they did it. Because even, like, Nintendo and Rare, like, Rare, for example, like, I love Rare's games, don't get me wrong, but a lot of their games do struggle a fair bit on the N64. They're barely coping, like, GoldenEye multiplayer, you're talking an awful frame rate there, but then Factor 5 stuff was cinematic and fast. Well, you know what? My main aim for this stream was to do better than last time. Last time, we only got a couple of podium finishes. There was a lot of sad Yoshis. And in this one, I've not managed every cup I've played tonight, but we've done pretty well. I'm happy with that. Hey, and maybe next time, if I'm not doing tech support every 5 minutes, I might actually be able to get a better score. I mean, probably not, but yeah, I've had a lot of fun. It's one of those things where, like, you know, I still have fun even if everything's falling around me. But that is it. That is the stream for tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks to LitroNom and DeadHamster for being in the chat, who've both made some great N64 mods. Again, if you just search on YouTube, you'll find them. But yeah, thank you very much for everybody for coming, and I will see you all again next week. I'll be streaming every Tuesday at the same time, so, you know, hopefully I'll see you all again, and until then, farewell. Have a good evening!